When most people start working out, they expect to see the number on the scale go down. But here's a frustrating reality. Sometimes, the opposite happens. You start exercising, eating better, and sweating it out, and then the scale goes up. Why does this happen? Is something wrong? Actually, no. In many cases, gaining weight after starting a workout is normal, and even a sign that your body is adjusting in healthy ways. Let's break this down step by step, because weight gain after exercise can be caused by several physiological and behavioral factors, most of which are temporary or even beneficial in the long run. 1. Water retention. After exercise. One of the most common reasons for sudden weight gain after you start working out is water retention. When you exercise, especially strength training or high-intensity cardio, you cause tiny micro-tears in your muscle fibers. This is a normal and necessary part of building stronger, leaner muscles. In response to this damage, your body sends healing fluids, like inflammation-related water, to help repair and rebuild the muscle tissue. These fluids increase your body's water content, and hence, your weight. So if you've started lifting weights and you're sore afterward, the scale might go up because your muscles are retaining water to recover. It's temporary, and it means your body is doing its job. 2. Glycogen storage increases. When you work out regularly, your body becomes more efficient at storing glycogen, which is how carbohydrates are stored in your muscles for quick energy. For every gram of glycogen stored, your body holds on to about 3 grams of water. If you were previously inactive and then began working out, your body will start storing more glycogen. This is great for your performance and endurance, but it can lead to 1 to 4 pounds of added water weight, not fat. So again, this weight gain isn't real in the sense of fat accumulation. It's your body adapting to your increased activity by becoming more fuel efficient. 3. Muscle gain versus fat loss. Here's something important. Muscle is denser than fat. That means a pound of muscle takes up less space in your body than a pound of fat. If you're doing resistance training, bodyweight exercises, or high-intensity interval training, HIIT, you might be losing fat and gaining muscle at the same time. On the scale, this might look like no change, or even an increase, but your body composition is improving. You may notice your clothes fit better, or that you look leaner even if the number on the scale hasn't budged. This is called body recomposition, and it's one of the healthiest and most sustainable forms of weight change. So, don't just rely on the scale. Consider other ways to measure progress. Body measurements, how your clothes fit, progress photos, energy levels, and strength gains. 4th, post-workout. Inflammation and stress hormones. Another hidden factor is cortisol, the body's primary stress hormone. Intense workouts, especially long sessions of cardio, can temporarily spike cortisol levels. While this is natural, elevated cortisol can lead to temporary fluid retention, making you feel bloated or puffy. This doesn't mean you should stop working out. It means your body is reacting to a new routine. Over time, as your fitness improves and your body adapts, cortisol levels normalize, and the water weight drops off. 5. You're eating more than you think. Here's a behavioral factor to consider. Sometimes when people start working out, they develop a reward mentality. In other words, you might think, I worked out today, I deserve a treat. This mindset is natural but dangerous if not kept in check. Exercise can also make you feel hungrier. If you're not mindful of what and how much you eat, you might eat back all the calories you burned, or even more. And if your goal is fat loss, this will slow or reverse your progress. That's why nutrition is key. Weight loss is 70 to 80% diet, 20 to 30% exercise. You can't out-exercise a bad diet. 6. Digestive changes and food volume. When you start eating more whole foods, like fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and fiber-rich grains, your digestive system also changes. High-fiber foods add bulk to your digestive tract, which is good for your gut, but can cause a temporary increase in weight from the sheer volume of food and water in your system. This isn't fat gain, It's just your body adjusting to more nutrient-dense foods. As your digestion improves, this usually levels out. 7. The scale is not the full story. Lastly, remember this. The scale reflects everything: muscle, fat, water, food, waste, clothing, and more. It can fluctuate up to 5 pounds in a single day depending on your hydration, sodium intake, hormones, and time of day. So if you gain weight after starting a workout, don't panic. Instead, zoom out. Focus on long-term trends, not daily or weekly numbers.